Can you believe it's the first week of 2026? And what did I get up to in my sewing room this week? Find out in today's episode. G'day, my name is Sean, and this is my weekly update where I share my quilting adventures, come see what I've been working on, what I completed, and all the other fun and exciting news. Let's go ahead and get started with our works in progress. The first thing I want to show you is some more progress on the Farm Fresh sampler by Art East Quilting Co. And this time we're going to do the chicken and milk cans. We're not quite done with this block, but we've made a decent amount of progress. So the first part that I've made is this chicken here. I'm really enjoying this pattern, and I'm changing it up. It's supposed to be a two-color quilt, but I'm adding some extra colors just to make it a little more special. I really enjoy the fabric that I chose here for the chicken. It's a nice color. I can't remember what it's called this early in the morning. So we got that part there. I've also added some eggs, which is part of the pattern here, and we've got some nice brown eggs here, and then the milk can here as well is the next section as well. These will all go together along with some more hearts along the side, so hopefully next week when you come back you'll get to see some more progress on that. The next item I'm making is a wall hanging for our house for the winter, and I just thought it'd be fun just to go ahead and make up a simple snowman block. So this is what I've come up with, and I still just have to add some fabric to the sides, and then I'll go ahead and quilt it and everything else. But it's just 3 snowball blocks, and then a nice little top hat here, and then I appliqued the eyes and the carrot nose on here as well. And it gave me a chance to use the applique stitch on my new machine, which was really fun. I really liked using it there. It was a really nice stitch here. So that's a lot of fun there. So that's that. Next up is the woven star. This is a project that I'm working on called Star Climb with my friend Katy over at the Greenland Quilter. And I did another one of the stars. This one's halfway done. And I'm using a lot of Kona sheen on this one. I haven't done that before, so I thought that'd be a lot of fun there as well. And then finally, I did get a little bit of progress done on the final block of the Mag Quilt Party. I decided to go ahead and do this one first just because with the 100 Acre Woods I would have to do the hand embroidery first, which I still have quite a bit of that to do. So I figured this will be an easier finish, and so we're going to go ahead and make the flamingos, the hedgehogs, and the roses here, and then put the whole quilt together. I haven't finished cutting out the background fabric, but all the foreground stuff is already done. Oh, hang on a second, I didn't show you Toasty. Where's Toasty? So Toasty is a kit made by Legit Kits. I'm using my own fabric, so I bought the pattern, and then I've done 2 sections this week. This is this one here, and then this one is the second one. So this block is now completely done. I just need to sew it together. I ran out of time. I didn't quite get enough time to get it all done, but next week you'll get to come back and see that block hopefully completely put together. And so that's what I have for my works in progress. I have some more finished objects to show you later on and a lot more fun and exciting news. But before we do any of that, let's go ahead and do a week in review. If you're new to the channel, this is a series of videos to take during the week, mostly of me sewing. But this week it's a fun adventure we went to. It was a winter lantern festival, which is something unique and something we haven't been to before, and I hope you enjoy it. Last week I asked everybody what their favorite board game was, and it was wonderful reading all the responses. And like the previous week, we didn't have a clear winner. If we did, I'd say it'd probably be Monopoly. Although a lot of you play card games as well, and there's a lot of new ones that I haven't heard of before that I have to go check out, because it's always fun to go and check out and obtain new board games and card games to play as well. This week I thought it'd be interesting to ask, since we're doing gift giving and that sort of thing there, or we have in the recent past, when you gift a quilt, do you wash it before giving it to the recipient, or do you just give it to them unwashed and give them washing instructions? For me, it's definitely the latter. I generally don't wash quilts first. I like to just give it to the recipient finished as is, fresh, crisp, that sort of thing there. and then also give them washing instructions so that way they know how to wash it as well. Let me know how you do it in the comments. So what are my goals for this week? Well, first of all, I'd like to finish cutting out the fabric for this project here, the Mad Quilt Party, and get sewing on that. I'd also like to finish up the other projects that I have in the works and get more progress on that. What are your goals for this week? So now it is time for our news and events, and this was a fairly quiet week here at The Guy Who Sews. I'm still recovering from the holidays, and so the only video I had come out this week was the live that I had yesterday morning with my good friend Tasha. It was really fun to hang out with her. It was a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. If you missed that, go check out the replay. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. This coming week, I'd love to get out the year in review of what I was able to get done and what I plan to do in 2026. Hopefully I can get it out this week, but I unfortunately can't make any promises on that. And then also, I will be live over at Katy, the Greenland Quilters channel, at 8 a.m. this morning. So if you're watching this and you're still around for a little bit, we should be live to about 10. You can duck over and check that out. So I made it 3 days into the new year before making my first fabric purchase of the year. I want to try and get some of the quilt tops quilted and out the door and into their new homes as part of my goals for 2026. And yesterday, while I was out shopping and doing some errands, I ran into this fabric here, which is a wonderful patriotic one, and I thought this would be really nice and be very appropriate for one of the quilts that I've been wanting to do for a while, which is the Carnival Puzzle Miniature Quilt by Cotton Cuts. This is a red, white, and blue, very patriotic colors, and my intentions for this is to quilt it and then donate it to Quilts of Valor. I want to do it here locally. I know my friend Donna over at Handmade by Ying is doing a collection for Quilts of Valor right now, and so if it's something you're interested in, definitely go check out her channel for the details on that. But I live in a very big military community, so I thought it'd be fun to be able to do it and donate it locally, and hopefully actually able to go to the ceremony as well. I thought that'd be a lot of fun. So this is the fabric I've chosen. I think it's going to be very appropriate. I think it's going to look really neat on the back of that quilt. And I'm excited to be able to share with you a completed block. And this is the 8th chapter of the Mad Quilt Party, which is not that one there. It's the March Hare. Let's take a look at this. You've seen this come together in bits and pieces over the last few weeks. And so we have the March Hare holding up all the beautiful teacups. Along now, he's now dancing on a big mushroom. So this block is now completely done. I'm very excited about this, and that just means that we're almost at the finish line there. So there we go. And so that concludes today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd love it if you hit that like button before you check out one of my other videos. Tell a friend. I always love hearing comments from my viewers. I hope you all have a great day. Happy sewing, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.